Good morning, this is Ty Camden. It is early Thursday morning. I'm getting a very early start, 2 hours early, so I'm going 7 to 9 instead of 9 to 11. Okay, we're going into permadeath mode. So today, it's mostly just nanite collection. I need 600. I need 200 for shield boost, membrane, and shield boost, and then 200 and more. 200 covers the shield boost and the membrane. 300 for radiation and toxic technology, and 100 for the buggy man. Also, I need to sell some gold. Maybe collect rigogen. That's probably going to be a different stream. Maybe get some emerald for money. Maybe get some albumin pearls somewhere to plant some orbs. Build the exocraft laser upgrade on all the vehicles at some point. Anyway, it's a bunch of things I could do at this point. It really depends on where I start the game and what I'm in the mood to do. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so I'm not at home base. That's an important factor. I want to look at all my little icons. Do I have a new location to head towards? Doesn't look like it.
Radiation protection.
So let's see where I stand. Yeah, I do have a lot of gold to sell, don't I? It's taking up a lot of my inventory space. Holy cow. It is. Alright, well, let's make that our new top priority. How far am I from my vehicle? 25 minutes. 19 minutes. That just seems too far. So let's refuel the vehicle.
Technology recharge.
I even have gold on here. Alright, so we got to get rid of this gold. It's just way too much gold. I got gold here, I got gold here, and gold here. So I think the best bet would be to scan for a place that I can get a ship at. Let's see if I can find something like that. Alright, I'm going to have to get out and build a thing, I think, manually. So let's do that. Look, there's some nice big fat plutonium. That should have a landing beacon or pad. MF, alright, how far away? 25 by foot, not by car.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
Alright, that's good. If there's any other obvious plutonium, no? Alright, let's just make absolutely sure I've been in here. That won't take long.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
Alright, good. That's confirmed.
Radiation protection.
So how far is this manufacturing facility really? 10 minutes? Ugh, that's a pain, but actually this is closer. But I wouldn't be able to, no, it's not closer actually. So let's go to MF, let's see what we get. We might get some good stuff there anyway. Then we can call our ship and we can sell some stuff. I didn't look at my other stuff. Yeah, I do need Antrim at some point. I am curious about my animal situation.
Units received. Units received.
Oh, I have level 3 animals. That's good. So I just have to warp, do some more extreme, and get in some starship battles, which scares me, which is why it's a 0.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I think I just got that double whipper plant. I'm not sure, but... Alright, now I gotta take a little break. I gotta move a lot slower, because I don't want to take a plus damage. At upper left, my meter's low from health. Vehicle health, I think. Or no, it's my health, but... How those whippers get through my car, I don't know. It's annoying. Let me build a sturdy hull technology. Come on, something. I'm just letting my health go up a little bit.
Item received. Technology installed.
Sorry, I think I was muted that whole time. And I should be on the air now. Yep, just checking my Switch. That's annoying. Well, I'm not on my best game today. It's earlier than usual. Anyway, I sold my gold. Got some new tech, shield tech. Now I'm going to put some stuff in storage, maybe do a little farming, and then head back down and go to the manufacturing facility that I left a gold thingy at. And get nanites. That's the plan. Storage. No, it's the farm. Here we go. So, 3 silver items, a blue and yellow. That's probably something I should always carry with me. So no blue. I just realized what that was. I should probably carry zinc with me too. So just the candesium then. Hey Eric, yeah, I fixed my mic. I was in the wrong position before, I think. Good to see you though. I'm not at my best right now. I started early today. I woke up too early. I had nothing to do, so I went ahead and did this after I put the dogs out, so that it'll time out again after I do 2 hours on here. I'll be able to put the dogs out again. I don't think I have any place to store this stuff. I could do this for now. I need the carbon. I don't need the mordite, but oh look. I forgot I had those. Alright, let's take a look at them. Oop, I think I have enough of these. Yep, I already have... Oh, only 2? Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Pull them back out. I was hoping to move them in the slot, but I'll leave them there. This slot's for iron. I need more iron. Purple. Wow, I have a lot more nanites still. I could probably buy some more tech at the space station. Nice. We'll do a quick little save and we'll head back. Oh, you know what? One of these dudes needed nanites. Let's go to the log. Exocraft. Alright, Buggyman needs nanites. I have some now. Let's at least see if he's ready for them. Let's see. Have your clusters. What do I get for them? I get a signal booster upgrade. That's a good one. Kind of need that. What's his next thing? Hey, Mike Young. Good to see you. I haven't built it yet. Alright. Another scanner. Oh man, I can't connect it. I have to connect it. I'll just leave the cannon the way it is for now. I could upgrade the laser pretty easily though. Alright, so... Wow, something used to be right there. Darn it. Well, what used to be right there? Does anybody remember? Oh my gosh, that's annoying. Oh, it was probably nanites. I had 2 sets of nanites there. Alright, good. I'm okay. Whew. That scared me. But I do need iron. I especially need iron now because I just used a bunch. I'm down to 18 on my ship. Alright, so we can't leave here without iron. Let's see if I have any in storage. I mean, the odds are against it, but hey, if I do, that would help. Well, I have 700. Bingo, right? Oh no, I want to pull it all out. I'm sorry. I was trying to transfer to my ship and I got impatient. Alright, so now we have 500 iron there. I got 221 I can put here. I got more zinc. And I got some more D-trim to put away. Well, that worked out. I'm so glad I had extra iron. I never throw away iron. Beautiful. I don't have to go digging for iron now.
Technology recharge.
So far, so good. Go see if I can buy anything else. Yeah, I can get more. Let's build up.
Item received. Item received.
Alright, so we need 200 at least. At least. Okay. Oh, wouldn't mind having some more antrium though, at some point soon. But let's start by going to that manufacturing facility. I don't like leaving things open-ended. I put a yellow beacon down so I wouldn't forget where to go. Which is probably why I need antrium. And iron, but I got the iron. Guys, out of the way, I'm coming through here. Aiming for the free landing site. Alright, now because I left the planet and came back, I believe my buggy is no longer here. That's unfortunate. Oh, what? I don't have a grenade launcher. I don't know how long it would take to blow the doors open, though. With, laser. Alright, let me get in and think about this. Of course, my car is not here anymore, which is annoying. I don't have a dynamic resonator. Well, I really don't have that much choice, do I? I need to go back to where my buggy is. I guess I could drive there. It depends on how far away it is. I'll think about that. I probably will, but it might be better just to search for another abandoned building and keep going from there. The whole point is nanites. That's the only point, really. But I wanted to go to that building. And I don't have the upgraded blast thing anymore. I tore it out. So blasting through those doors would take longer, but it's still doable. I don't see the Nomad Geobay. Why don't I see it? I'm not landing if it's not there. There's no free landing here. Flying low and slow. The heck? Alright, well, I believe I saved, so I can always reload if this doesn't work out. Oh, maybe I just had to land first. Because there it is. Or maybe I just wasn't looking at it right. Now, once I get the vehicle over to yellow again, I can pull my ship there. So I get a free takeoff if I come back to it. Or I could keep going for nanites. 16 minutes. Yikes. Alright, well we can go to this place on the way, so that works out. Whipper plant, I hate you. Oh no. Ooh, okay, that worked out. Well, it's grayed out, but I'm still heading that way. I know I've probably already been there, which is unfortunate. But it is on the way to yellow anyway. Oh, I could use that. Let's go ahead and fuel up first.
Technology recharge.
Alright, well, now that I think about it, I still need antrium, and there's a little bit right here, right? Let's see if I can grab that real quick. Is it going to make me blast these rocks to get it, or can I get down behind here, maybe? No, it's on the front side. I don't want to blast the rocks. I just want the entry. Oh, I think I see it. Alright, it wasn't a whole lot though. That's a shame. There's some over there.
Radiation protection stabilizing. Radiation protection stabilizing.
I like how I can stick that thing vertical like that when I get out. It's kind of funny. Hey, Ashker. He's upset at the iron I bashed up there. Look how I parked my car on the side of that cliff.
Radiation protection falling. Radiation protection stabilizing.
I'm an early bird today. I got a little bit of an early start. Woke up early, so why not? It's like a bag of chips sitting there when you're hungry. You just can't resist the game, you know? I'm up, I'm awake, nothing else to do. Let's play. Ah, whipper plant. Alright, so this one I've probably already been to. Yeah, I have. In fact, I already named it. I'm heading generally towards yellow, because that's where I left off. So,
Radiation protection stabilizing.
alright, that's almost sort of kind of on the way. So that's our next stop. Oh, give me just a moment. Got a message here coming in. Alright, I'm back. That was just a moment. So even if I visited this abandoned building, it's sort of kind of on the way towards that yellow anyway. So it kind of works out, because if it's not visited, that's perfect. That's what I'm shooting for today. Antrim is still low, isn't it? Yeah, it's still low. So Antrim here and there wouldn't hurt as well. Oh, is that Thamium?
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Okay. Yep. It's so red. Everything's so red. Speaking of red planets, did you guys see the controversy with Mars recently? I'll tell you about it. Apparently NASA produced a photo of Mars, like, you know how they do the Google Mars? Google puts the images out that NASA gives them. And one of the images shows a whole base on Mars, which there's a conspiracy theory that we've actually had a secret advanced space program for some time. That we have a base on Mars already. I don't know if I believe it or not. I'm just saying it exists as a theory. And this clearly indicates a base on Mars. But Google came out and said it was an April Fool's joke. But what's really keeping this conspiracy running is that the image was produced way ahead of April Fool's Day. It was not announced on April Fool's Day. And it wasn't brought up as an April Fool's joke until months later after people found the image. So they're saying it's just a cover story. Like I said, I'm not sure I believe in all that. I just think it's a fun, interesting theory. I'm not saying I do, I'm not saying I don't. I'm just mentioning the theory because it's kind of interesting. I like spacey stuff, you know? Whoops. Glitch. Get back in.
Radiation protection stabilizing. Radiation protection stabilizing.
That was a lot of thamium.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Oh, I do have a lot of iridium. I have a lot of iridium in my Jeep I can put away, to be honest. Well, what was that? Oh, that was boost. Okay. I'm thinking about moving that iridium over. Yeah, I think I will. Let's get that out of here. We'll deal with that later. Alright. Where's that? Now you see that yellow marker's where I'm really going. The abandoned building is now grayed out, which means I've probably already been there too. So I'm just going to head towards yellow. Ironically, I haven't made that much nanite progress today. I made a little bit. I only need 200 total, right? Ballpark. I got 168, so if I can find actual abandoned buildings that I have not been to yet, that would help. But I'm going to this yellow. This is where I left off at. Man, it's a big mountain I'm climbing up here. I already have level 3 animals, just in case you wonder. how far away is that thing? Oh, what is that? All kinds of stuff here. What is this? We got chrysanite next to titanium. That's very interesting. I don't know if I can dig it with my vehicle though. Let's see if I can do it with my person. I can. At least the titanium. Yes, all of it. I can get all of it.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Nice. I'm still working on that chrysanite stack, so that worked out well. How's my multi-tool look? Let's throw some carbon on that.
Technology recharge.
Hey Enders, good to see you. Someone fell off bed. I don't know what that means. Good to see you, Miron. Oh, I know what you're saying. You're saying because I'm up so early? I woke up early. I don't know why. So I went to let the dogs out early, and I made the mistake of leaving food out at night, and they ate it, and then they pooped in the middle of the night, unfortunately, in the kitchen, which is where they're sleeping right now, while the people are all away. So I had to deal with that, and then I was like fully awake, so I was like, alright, well, let's play, because I didn't have nothing else to do, and I was in the mood to play. Yes, please. Thank you. Alright, where are we? We are on a trade terminal thingy. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have much antrium, but I'm going to try to build a beacon. I hope not. What clues do you have, Enders, that makes you believe they are? Did they leave any breadcrumbs on that? That it is multiplayer they're working on? I think they're working on portals, personally. But I'm not getting my hopes up on anything. I just like to be surprised. That way, no matter what it is, I'll be like, oh, that's nice. If they do a multiplayer and they do it wrong, that'll upset me, though. That's the one thing I don't want. Is I bought this game for a single player experience, and I don't want to have to play it offline, but I would if they added where I could get blown away by real people or griefed or anything. Here are my milestones. I'm at level 7 on aliens. They are doing updates. They've left some breadcrumbs about portals, that's why I said that. Alright, let's not sell the cube. So let me bring everybody up to speed that's new to the stream today. I started off, I had a ton of gold. So I found a manufacturing facility. But I knew I wouldn't be able to activate it because my inventory was completely full and everything. So I immediately called my ship, flew to the space station, sold the gold, bought all the tech I could for myself, including I bought the Shield Boost Sigma. And then I went to my base, put some stuff away, did a little farming. I gave some nanites to the buggy dude to complete that mission. He told me I need to build a vehicle of some sort, Nomad, I think. So then I flew back here, and I'm heading towards that yellow beacon. That is exactly the manufacturing facility that I left on. I don't think they want to run that many servers, Enders. I guess they could. I was always hoping that the multiplayer would be called, it would be a way to activate in your ship. It would be a virtual reality type thing. So you would actually do battles with people and maybe even fleets or whatever. But it wouldn't be interacting with the real universe. It would be sort of in a virtual world. So you couldn't actually collect goods and all that stuff. You go in just for battles. And then you pull out if you want to collect stuff or build your base or whatever. And, you know, they could always have stuff you could gain from the battle. I don't know what it would be. Maybe you have to risk nanites, like put up 100 to fight the battle and the winner gets all the nanites. Something. And then you can put the nanites in storage in real mode. But I don't want to have to interact and I don't want to have to do battles. I think it should be in a virtual space. Within the virtual space of the game, ironically.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to have separate servers for multiplayer and single player. I was surprised they had different servers for all the modes, but I guess they could do that. So you never know, they might. They might add a multiplayer mode, which will be a whole new mode, and you just start from scratch, and it's like, anything goes, man, you're in the Wild West. I'd be okay with that, because then it wouldn't affect my single player mode. What's up, Sav Jazz? Good to see you. Unfortunately, I had an early start today. I woke up early and I figured let's just do it. I already sold my gold, built a little tech, and I'm going back to where I left off at Yellow Beacon. Yeah, it's a little early today. You fall asleep early, get up early, right? That's linked. Oh, did I find another location? I did. And I can actually afford it if it's an actual real drop pod. Because I sold that gold, I got a lot of money now. It is, it's a real drop pod. Nice, that's not bad. I don't mind doing that too. Alright, let's save. I don't know that they'll ever figure out the multiplayer, to be honest, but we'll see. I wouldn't get my hopes up, that's for sure. Based on what they told, what the people that were looking at the actual code told me, it'd be a major, that would be a major update, a major overhaul if they had to do add multiplayer. Alright, we're heading back towards yellow. I did save. Okay, good. Where's yellow? There's yellow. Yeah. I heard they might be adding one more alien race. And if you go online, some of the clues they've left lead you to something called an Atlas Pass version 4. And I've already signed my email up on the website, and apparently they'll pick at random, and people will get the Atlas Pass version 4. I think it might be a in real life collectible though, not something with the game, but that could be a clue that in the actual game they are adding an Atlas Pass 4 for the next update. So that's something to be interested in. think I got that thing stuck right good there.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
There's some nice juicy plutonium.
Technology recharge.
Yeah. I do see another question mark coming up. Another trade terminal? That's not a bad thing, it's just surprising. They're trying to run me out of Antrium? That's what they're trying to do. I don't even know if I have enough to build another one. I do, actually. Anomaly? Yeah, no. I will at some point, but I want to get all the tech in this system first. Alright, so now, Antrium has just moved up the list. Because I don't have any. I need it. I need always to have that. Because if I want to lay a beacon down for any time, I need to be able to do that. And I'm down to 7 Antrium. Let's put this down here. I'm going to keep the Corvax cube. I'm going to sell the dagger and the charm. Hey Chavo, good to see you. Sorry. Yeah, I started an early one today. I woke up early. And I just didn't want to sit around for 2 hours, so I went ahead and ran it up. Alright, so that beacon's going to be there no matter what. I need to find Antrium. So I'm going to start right here. But I'd like to do a cave.
Radiation protection stabilizing. Radiation protection.
That would be so useful, I agree. I was mentioning that the other day, wasn't I? No, 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 no.
Technology recharge. Radiation protection stabilizing. Radiation protection stabilizing.
I wouldn't mind having a grenade launcher either, by the way. at some point.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
I was really hoping this cave would be a little bit bigger than this. Ah, pain in the butt cave this is. It's not even a cave, it's a pit. An armpit.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Bet you anything, if I had a grenade launcher there, if I'd blown a hole in the side of that, it would have opened up into a cave or something. I betcha. What we got here? Oh, yeah, that's true. Another useless pit.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
What was that? Alright, this has potential as a cave. This has some walking around room in it. That's nice.
Stabilizing.
Such a low ceiling though. Right now we're talking. Is there more back here? I was about to grenade it, but I can't. It's kind of funny. I eventually am going to need iron again, because I just used 700 out of my storage today. So it doesn't really hurt me to grab that iron. Plus, actually, I'm low here, too. Oh, that's from building all those beacons. Alright, well. Looks like it's going to be iron, too, huh? Oh, hold on 1 second. And I'm back. I'd still use about another 100 of antrium and 100 of iron. This might sound silly, but if you destroy too much iron in a row, sentinels come, right? So I'm alternating, going antrium, iron, antrium, iron. I'm thinking if you do like alternating, maybe the sentinels won't care as much. So far it's working though. That's good. Alright, what do we got? We need 25 and a lot more antrium. Alright, so now it's just antrium, about 100. Hey, Maxim Cat, good to see you. I ran low on antrium. I was building beacons here and there, and yep, that's what I'm doing. I'll regather. And not a crab in sight. Alright, we're down to about 43. About 30. That's all true. Down to about 15, 16. Let me look. 15. Alright, let's head back towards the vehicle. I can probably find 15 on the way. I wouldn't say I guess you might say I'm spamming beacons, but I wouldn't say that. Alright, here's the part of the adventure where we get nervous, because if I'm lost, that's a problem if I'm lost.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So we'll just head in the general direction of the car and hope for the best. Look for a hole in the ceiling. This looks like the right way, but we'll see. I do not have a grenade launcher on this mode. One moment. Agreed, Savjaz. But I think I'm going the right way. Like I'm worried because I see Antrium and I think I would have destroyed it, but I'm still trying to do my best to go the right way. Because I would have destroyed the Antrium if I had been walking this way, right? Oh, I'm walking towards the starship. That's not good. I want to walk towards the car. Yikes. I put the yellow one down because I wanted to get... I was leaving the planet temporarily so I could fly back and kind of like go back to where I left off. So I did a yellow beacon because that's a weird color for me to do on beacons. But normally I only do trading terminals and landing pads. Correct. And they're usually green. Although I should do a different color for a pad, and then like green for pad, or no, green for a trade terminal and like some other color for pad. Because then I know where I can land and not, you know. Alright, we found open air. So no matter what, I'll be able to get to my vehicle now. Let's get up here and see where it is. It is that away, right? Nope, that's Starship again. There it is. Yay.
Radiation protection stabilizing. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So, let's see what it takes to make a save beacon, because I want to make sure I don't have to redo that. Cost platinum, 50 platinum, yikes, and iron.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Alright, so we used a little platinum, and we used a little iron. But overall, that wasn't too bad. Let's keep moving. The problem with crashed... Of course, I fell in a cave. The problem with using beacons on crashed ships is sometimes they can still vanish when you leave. I don't know the exact times and stuff, but I try to take advantage of those as soon as I see them.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
That makes sense, Miron, if you stay on the planet. If I'd just been more patient, I could have saved over here, huh? Now I have to get more iron.
Product constructed. Radiation protection
Alright, I saved, so I can always reload if something goes horribly wrong here.
warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
think that went relatively well. I didn't lose any plus symbols. My ship is terrible. Ooh, allow or quarantine. Let's see. Virus warning. Well, that seems like a quarantine. I learned how to make chromium. Maybe in a future update that'll mean something. Alright. Let's take a second here. That worked out. I like having that extra zinc. I probably should have had more space in my buggy. Let's take a look at that. I have a little too much plutonium, wouldn't you say? There, we put some extra on my ship. What about that iridium? That's excess iridium, by the way. I need to put that in storage. So that's going here for storage purposes. How come I still have a bypass chip? Does that mean I've already been to this building? I just never blew it open? Why do I need a landing pad, Miron? Oh, a new tool? Oh, I see what you're saying. Dang, how do I get to this thing? Oh, I got it, I think. Nope, that was the light. Alright, that one's hopelessly lost.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Multi-tool with grenades is not my top priority. Right now I just want to get the nanites so I can buy that last tech at the space station.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright, well, while I'm waiting...
Radiation protection stabilizing. Units received.
Maybe. Maybe at some point. see. Since I now have so much plutonium in my starship, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly to the abandoned building, and then we'll do a flyover. How about that? I definitely wanted to go to this building, but I wanted to have my ship nearby for the flyover if I decided to do it. So I decided to combine the two instead of driving here, driving back.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Oh, why is that not working? Have I already been here? Probably not. Maybe I have. Look, these are open. Yep, I think I've already been here. Bummer. Alright, well, I could reload. That's the next question. Should I reload? Because I kind of need to clear that marker anyway. I need to take a 1-minute break. I will be right back. Let me know if I should reload. I am back. There's a question about my multi-tools, so here's what it looks like right now. It does not have grenade launcher. And I do not know how to build grenade launcher. So... Alright. Reload previous. Hopefully, so you want me to go to a whole new planet, huh? But this one's so close, I'm like sitting right on it. I guess I could. If I go to a new planet, I have to build a whole new buggy machine, though. That would cost a lot of materials, and I need to get a dynamic resonator first. I could do that. Why am I shooting the air? That's a good question. Because I thought I was in my ship, and I was hitting trigger to lift off. Why did that cost launch thruster? Hold on. I don't like that. What was that? I'm reloading again. That confused me a little bit. I'm reloading the wrong save again then, aren't I? I can't reload current because that's where I landed at the, I'm not sure now which one to reload. Oh, this is the abandoned building. So I gotta reload earliest, huh? Let's hope this works. All my saves are at the same place. Why are all my saves at 8:33? Get out of here. Oh, I gotta take off first, okay.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Now I have to figure out how to get to the other side of the planet easily. That's something I've never really done. You guys have any thoughts about that? Also, I'm still gonna have to get a dynamic resonator, aren't I? There's 2 planets and a moon in this system. And I've been to all 3. I don't want to leave the system. So I need to go to the space station and get a dynamic resonator. Pirates just showed up too. It's kind of funny. Alright, so I should clear the pirates. Let's go ahead and clear the pirates. Now I think I'm going to go to the opposite side of the planet and build a new terminal. A new whatever you call it. So what does it take to build them? Heridium, dynamic resonator, and something else, right? Antrium, of course. I'm always out of antrium. Thank you, Miron.
Temperature levels
Actually, you know what? Ironically, I've got extra iridium on me. But I am going to put this away. Nice, I have a full boat of iridium now in here. Alright, so I've got a dynamic resonator. I've got iridium. I don't want to use up my 113. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that. Yeah, just if I happen to be near one, pick it. I'm going to use my cube real quick too and talk to the dude. Build up my relationship a little bit more. And just to show you what I'm building up for, I'm going to get radiation deflector tau for 200, and I currently have 82. So that's what I'm working towards. Now, how am I going to get to the other side of that planet, though? What's the easiest way to know exactly where I'm going? Just boost around, I guess. hope this works out. I'm looking forward to landing on a pad of some sort. I couldn't see what that was. I still don't see what it is or where it is. I'm on the back end already. Where is... what was that? Does anybody see it? Is it over here? Oh, there it is. Okay. I see it. I don't want that. I mean, I could use it, but why not? It's not what I was looking for. I just saw the pirate timer again. Well, we have a landing spot. Should I land here? On the observatory? What do you think? It's a free takeoff later, and I could build my buggy machine here and start searching around. Let me know what you think. Make friends. Why are there no little white X's on that like it used to be, a little target thing?
Radiation protection stabilizing. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
There we go. All right.
Radiation protection stabilizing. Units received.
All right, let's find a door to this joint. Hello, sir.
Protection.
My name's Ty. My name's Priest Entity Ilskull. Yikes. Lifeform. Corvax Convergence. Lifeform. Data. Ooh. I think he wants my data. Chitter, chitter, chitter. Money and standing. Okay, that's good. Where is my standing with them? Let's find out. It's pretty high. Higher than most. If you don't mind me looking around, sir. No? Really? No? There we go.
Units
I don't have any Atlas passes. So that ain't happening. Just in case it's nearby, I'll go ahead and do this. Whoa. It didn't show me a location. What does that mean? Does it mean I already knew where one was, so it's tough on you?
Radiation protection stabilizing.
That would be nice, Miron, wouldn't it?
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Yeah, I am going to need more antrium and iron, but we'll worry about that later. We get close to the end of the stream. I'd kind of like to make it to this new location. But I will not ignore plutonium. I am ignoring antrium though, and iron. I will not ignore plutonium though. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you hate when I mine carbon, don't you? Alright, it's a deal. Such a nice cave nearby, too.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Nice little flip-a-rama there. Making good time. 3:45 to go. Oh, 1 moment. 242. Ouch, I just ran over a dude. Alright, I can do that.
Technology recharge.
$127. And I'm making better than that time, so it's probably closer to a minute. Question mark in view, so I'm down to 30 seconds. Yeah, I haven't been looking for that, Miran. That's a good point. Although if I'd seen any obvious ones, I would have stopped, but I haven't been looking for the smoke, you know. Alright, we made it. Let's just go ahead and do the usuals.
Radiation protection stabilizing. Units received.
Hang on, I got a very important text. My nephew's actually coming home from Florida today, and I have to see if I have to pick him up at the airport. And he just texted me, and I want to make sure I read it quickly. Alright, I read it. Let's get back to business. There's the door. One of them at least. I don't see any little arms hanging down nearby.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Oh, look, a smoky thing right in the building. That's always nice, right? These never work. Standing with Corvax increased. Alright, so I'm going to go in the other room and see if that's where the thingy is. I'm not sure where it is. There's an arm to my left, so I went to the right. Oh, there it is. Analyze. Try to get me to 200, guy. 30. Could have been better. So we're at 130, so we still need more. First aid. Jettison pod. I think that's all I'm going to get here.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
So we're going to save. Actually, we're going to feed the buggy first.
Technology recharge.
Alrighty.
Technology recharge.
Now we're gonna save. Oh yeah, Ivan Mike versus Moon Machine tonight. Alright, so that's it for today. I'll be continuing this tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. And today maybe I'll be posting a Terraria video or live streaming it. Probably live streaming it. So I will catch you all later. Hope you have a good day. And thanks for visiting. Sorry I did so early of a start. It might happen again tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Probably not. Now that my nephew's back, things might get back to normal. But you never know. And everybody tune in tonight at 8 p.m. on the Geknik Gang channel to watch a great permadeath cage match. I will also try to be there. I'm not sure though. It really depends on what happens with my nephew. So I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. I can't just leave standing in a car. There we go. Alright, bye-bye.